Hey everybody, it's Kyle again. It's Monday, so that means there's a new video. We're getting down to the wire, but I still got a few more for you. This week is going to be essential Halloween viewing. That means anything that you can't get through the season without watching, or it just doesn't fucking count as Halloween. It's kind of loud around me, that's because I'm by the road. For today's video, I'm doing Scariest Places on Earth. They used to do that on ABC Family back when it was Fox Family. They still show it occasionally on Sci-Fi. Basically what that was it was a bunch of different haunted places. I swear to God I'm going to get more in depth. I just want to get away from the road here after I do the introduction. For today's episode I'm actually at the Oak Ridge Cemetery, which is consistently... Thank you, you loud fucking truck! Which is consistently marked as one of Michigan's most haunted places. I would have come here at night, but I'm pretty sure they would have beat me up and arrested me. Anyway, so, the reason I came here, other than it being one of Michigan's most haunted places, is because I can actually confirm that it's haunted. I was out here a few years ago with some friends of mine. I saw all manner of shit out here. So, who knows? Maybe while I'm doing the review, we might see something together. So, Scariest Places on Earth. It was one of those shows that they introduced the first year that they did 13 Nights of Halloween. You know, kind of like Big Wolf on Campus. But this show, actually, it had a little bit of balls to it. Scariest Places on Earth, I believe it premiered in 97, 98, somewhere in there. There was nothing really like it at the time. It was one of the first real ghost investigation shows. And I really liked the format that they would do for it. Because most episodes consisted of, like, various places around the planet. Like a Falgoni Castle in Scotland, the Waverly Hills Sanitarium, places like that, you know, a lot of the mainstays. And they went really in-depth with a lot of the hauntings and things like that. And actually, yeah, Linda Blair actually hosted the show. She was, you know, Reagan in The Exorcist. Yeah, it's hard to really get into because it was sort of a reality show, in a sense. Because they covered so many things. And it ran for like 2 or 3 seasons. It was on for a while. Oh, okay. Over here, actually, up this hill here. Might be a little hard to see because I got it forward facing. Hopefully you can see it. I actually saw a little girl up there a few years ago. That was kind of fucked up. Anyway, Linda Blair would host it, but she really was not the reason to watch the show. The reason to watch the show was for Zelda Rubinstein. Who the fuck is Zelda Rubinstein? I'll fucking tell you. Zelda Rubinstein was the little old lady, the medium from Poltergeist. You know, the Carol Ann, don't go into the light, that woman. And she was the narrator for the show. And I can't even begin to go into her voice for it, because it wasn't her natural speaking voice. It was this eerie fucking whisper. You would have sworn it was a haunted doll doing it. But ooh, soft earth. I do not like that. Anyway, so she would narrate every episode. She was always giving information on the various places. Like, the one that comes to mind right now is this island. It was a leper colony off the coast of Italy. And a lot of fucking people died there. It was horrible. And that place is haunted as fuck. Like, it's the kind of place where, like, the government even says, hey, you can't fucking go there. Okay, that's a squirrel. Got distracted by something. Yeah. No, that one stuck with me because it was like there was also like a hospital on the island. But, you know, it was an old hospital, so the head doctor just basically used it to experiment on people. The patients fucking murdered him. And they hung him up in the bell tower, and his body is still up there. No one ever went to go get him. And apparently you can hear ringing up there, and it's real fucking eerie. Anyway, the ghost investigation side of the show. I started to get sidetracked. Ooh, that is... I'm not going to show you because it's someone's actual resting place, but that is a fresh grave. Sometimes I forget that they actually bury people here. Huh. I'm still not going to show you, but he's got the Red Wings logo on his headstone. I think that's kind of nice. Anyway, the ghost investigation side of it, they would actually have groups of friends or families on the show from time to time to investigate certain haunted places. And, there we go, give you a better view of the scenery, not just my chin and my chest. They would actually have... Do not know what that was. They would actually have friends and families on the show to go to certain haunted places, and they would carry cameras and night vision equipment with them. And what they would do is they would send them in there overnight to investigate paranormal hauntings and things like that. And they did it with some high-profile places. I believe there's an episode where they go to Vlad the Impaler's castle. Now, the castle itself was not really a host of violent activities, but apparently they did get some good results there. Personally, I would have done like Elizabeth Bathory, more soft earth. I would have done Elizabeth Bathory's castle, but that's just me. But no, those episodes were always really fucking freaky because like it's just people feeling their way around in the dark, getting terrified out of their goddamn wits. And yeah, no, those episodes are like consistently good. It's something I try to find and watch every Halloween. All the episodes are on YouTube, so I'm going to link a few of them to you on the comment section on Facebook, and you'll be able to start digging and find your way through. Like, just pick and choose. They don't really go in any particular sequence, but it's a good-ass show. It's one of my favorites. Kicks the hell out of Ghost Hunters and Ghost Adventure. Just because, you know, it's not trying to make drama. It's just telling you about these places. And a lot of them are in the United States. Like, you know, Lizzie Borden's house, places like that. Places you can actually go. And, I don't know, I always thought that was cool to me. Because, you know, you got a lot of castles in Germany and shit like that. And, yeah, oh, another thing that I fucking love. They don't focus on reenactments. They just show you, which I really appreciate, too. I'm going to start wrapping up here in a minute, but there's just one other spot I wanted you guys to see here from my own ghost hunting adventure a few years ago. Right in this area here, that tree in the middle, I was walking around with a couple of friends of mine. We were trying to catch something on film, and it was late. It was like 10, 11 at night. I know we missed the witching hour, but it was like 10 or 11 at night, and there was just this pillar of mist standing there, like just hovering, like right about here, or like this region over here. I kind of have to do it as like a weatherman here because I just, you know, I'm operating my own camera. But yeah, it was this pillar of mist, and I don't know if my friend still has the footage, but I'm holding the camera, and you just hear oh fuck, and then the camera just shuts off because I was not cut out for it at the time. Yeah, no. Yeah, this cemetery creeps me the fuck out, even during the day. It's just bizarre out here. It's It's really scenic, though, if you ever get the chance. It's on Telegraph up here in Woodhaven, Michigan. Tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about more essential Halloween viewing. Tomorrow's going to be the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, which honestly shouldn't even be called that because it's not even about Charlie Brown. But, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.